Flosstube. It is Helen D. Today is Tuesday, June 30th, last day of June. The second half of March took forever. April dragged. May was like the slowest month in existence. But June actually went pretty fast. So we're at the end of June. It is very gray and rainy here. We've been in a drought, so we need the rain. It poured all day yesterday. Today is gentler at this point. It's supposed to be thunderstorms and stuff later, but we need the rain, so bring it on. So I tried with the regular light bulbs and the light was even worse. So we're going with this. Thank you for joining me today. I've had quite a few new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope it's interesting for you. I did put out another tutorial 2 weeks ago, and I got a lot of great response to that, so thank you. I hope it was helpful. My camera angles are weird. I told someone, I don't even remember, after I got done, I was like, oh yeah, there's a zoom button on this camera. That would have been helpful. So maybe next time I'll set it up a little nicer. But I hope it was helpful, and just to show that finishing doesn't have to be scary, that try it. If you want to try it, not with your stitched piece until you kind of feel like you have a better grasp at it, try it with cotton fabric. Try it with a piece of scrap Aida or scrap linen that you don't have anything on. If you're afraid that you're going to ruin your stitch work, try it with something else until you get the hang of it. This month has been busier because with school officially out, we're leaving the house a little more. We're not going very far. My son's been playing Pokemon Go again. It seems like every 18 months or so, he gets back into Pokemon, and we're back into Pokemon. So there's Bowdoin College is right up the street, so we go up during the day. He does his Pokemon Go stuff. I walk when there's some stuff that we just walk for and some stuff he has to sit and do. So when he gets to the sitting stuff, I bring a project with me and I work on that. Because if not, it is very, very boring. So I've gotten some smalls done that way. And we did start some canning. I know I had mentioned that we were hoping to do some canning this summer. The strawberry, pick your own strawberry field opened, so we went out and picked and did some strawberry jam. So it came out good. It was really sweet, but it came out good. I thought the battery was more charged than it is, so it's not holding its charge very well, so we're gonna jump in and hopefully I can get through it. FFOs, I have quite a few. 2 of which you've already seen if you watched the finishing tutorial. So this little pedestal I found a couple years ago. This is Summer Lineup by the Trilogy. And this is Summer Nights by Frosted Pumpkin. This is a 6-inch square. I got mine at Joann's. They also sell them at Walmart. So those are the 2 I did in the tutorial. If you'll notice, there's a big empty hole up there. I finally finished Long May She Wave. It took forever. I did change it. I put a cat instead of the chickens. That is the cat from the Jack-O-Lantern Farm chart that Priscilla and Kathy Haberman put out. I flipped him. There were some white accents, but I liked his skinny little legs, so I left him. And then this flower was lower, and I just bumped it up to fill in some space. So this one is done. That was on Picture This Plus Dusk, I believe, is the darker one. Echo is the gray, Dusk is the darker one. So that is done. And it fit in the frame, so perfect. And then the other 2 FFOs I have are smalls. They're kind of the last of my patriotic stitching, and I have them in this kind of planter I ordered from Michael's online. So you saw the red, white, and moo. Last time I mentioned I had stitched, actually I stitched Land of the Free first, and then Home of the Brave came in. I stitched it right up and I made it into like a flag, and I showed it to my son and he was like, that kind of looks like a flag. Did you mean to do that? Yep, I did. And then the other one, Land of the Free, I kind of did tall and skinny. I had some tiny red beads. This, I'd never really worked with this ticking before. It's kind of stretchy, so it was a little difficult to work with. We'll put those on the floor and hope no one eats them. All right, so the rest of my pile, those were my FFOs. I have some FOs. These were my Pokemon FOs. I started and finished Hello Summer. This was one of Priscilla and Chelsea's mugs. That's done. I started and finished Liberty. This is from the Chock Full, I think it's Chock Full Liberty. This is the small. I used Sky, Weeks Dye Works Sky for the blue on that one. And then the other one I pulled out was Sweeping Cobwebs. I started this last fall. It was a stitch along with Cowbweb Corner, and my plan wasn't to do the whole thing. I wanted to kind of cut it after the words. So that's what I did. And I added a spider web down in the bottom. I kind of wanted a back stitch to spider web, but I couldn't get it to work. So I like it, it fits. The black is 310, the yellow is Victorian Motto Gold Rush, and the orange is Classic Colorworks Colonial Copper. So it was only the three colors. So that's those. Oh, and then I also finished another one of my very wrinkly reindeer. So these are Giggly Wiggly reindeer from the trilogy, but I only did up through here because I have a finishing piece to put them on, and that's all that would fit. I'm hoping to do 4 of them. I have 3 now done. I have started the 4th, but then I needed a little break, so it got set aside. So that's my FOs. Whips, I have 2. These are also both new starts, and I don't have, they were PDFs, so I don't have the cover page of either. Trying to think of where the quickest way to show them would be. The first one was Frosted Pumpkin. It's called Snow Gnomes Snow Cones. I started this one last week. So it looks like that, which is not what mine looks like. Mine's half a person and half a wheel. So that one is underway. And then the other one I just started is by Misty, Luminous Fiber Arts. I believe it's called Berry Picking. She just released it. It's super sweet. And she's doing this as a fundraiser for her niece and nephew. They're going through some health problems, so she's doing it as a fundraiser. It's only available on her website. I'm doing this one using 1 thread on 20 count Vintage Country Mocha. And I'm using the sewing method, which I don't usually do, but I thought since it's 1 color, I'd give it a go. And I didn't do those 1X at a time. I did 1 row and then 1 row back, and you still get a lot of variegation. So that's coming along. Wow, that went quicker than I thought. My battery kind of blinked and I got nervous, so I talked fast. Haul, I had those patterns I started. I got some finishing supplies for a couple different things. I did buy Teresa Koget's United We Stand. It's the 2 little girls. It's a patriotic piece, and I was planning to start it for the diversity and inclusion sale, but I couldn't get my stuff together. I just couldn't get it together. I didn't have all the floss. I didn't have a fabric I liked. I was kind of done patriotic. Like there's no way I would finish it this year. Their dresses are humongous. So I have it, but I didn't start it. And that was it. Now, I will have more haul because thedailystitcher.com just got the new hands-on design chalk talk. So that's coming my way. I'm gonna order that when this is uploading, and hopefully start that and get it done for this autumn. So next month, July, starting tomorrow, I'm planning on doing Christmas in July stitching. To tie into that, Carla from Cowbweb Corner donated 2 charts for a giveaway. I didn't grab them, they're upstairs, but she gave us the new Prairie Schooler Santa, the 2020 Santa, and one of Hands-On Designs Secret Santas. So I did a giveaway in my last video and I drew the names, the random number comment picker thinger this morning. The Prairie Schooler went to Karen Kelch and the Secret Santa went to Christy Martin. And I've already commented on both your comments with my email address, so just get back to me and let me know where to send those. And Carla, as always, thank you for doing giveaways, especially making them so I can just mail them from home. That's been nice. So my Christmas in July, I picked out 5 projects. And I don't think I'd actually shared them. So they're all in the bags. They're not quite ready. Like, stuff's in the bags, fabric's not cut. I don't have holders for my floss. Like, I'll get there. The plan is to start 1 a week. July 1st is a Wednesday, so I'm thinking Wednesdays. So I pulled my copies of the Secret Santas. Right now I have 4. I won't get them all done. I don't know what that is. Well, that's my working copy. Luckily it was the back. This one and this one. I don't know which one I'll start with. I'll just pick one and go from there. So I have those. Liz Matthews, First Day of Christmas Tree. I want to do the tree. I've narrowed it down to 2 fabrics. I have 16 count fog, which is the color she uses on the white sampler on this one. And then the green is a Weeks Dye Works. But I have this piece of Valor, Picture This Plus, which is a nice light green. I just might need to change a couple of the colors to make them pop off. So they're both in my bag, and when the time comes, I'll make the call. Next bag. Heart and Hand Square Dance. These are the first 2 that are out. And on the Heart and Hand website, I'm going to show this because it's a freebie. She has a border that says Home for the Holidays, and then you put 1 in each one. And I linked below this before, but I'll link it below again. So I'm going to pick at least, I think I'm going to do Wish, Merry, and then wait for the one with the hats. She has one coming that has little hats on it. So that's that one. And then some of the small ones I just want to do as ornaments. Candy Cane Lane. I've got 2 different fabrics I'm choosing between. Country French Cafe Mocha or this Tombstone, which is a gray. I got it from Color and Cotton. It was in their Halloween box last year, and then she had a few extras that she posted. So I snagged one of those. So I need to make a choice on that. See, I'm ready, not ready. And then I got 2 more bags here. Oh, one was another whip. So this is not a whip. This is the last Christmas one, would be the Wee Santa 2019. That's Heart and Hand. And then one other whip I worked on that I hadn't showed, because it's in a Christmas bag and I got put with my Christmas stuff, is Chinese Zodiac from the Frosted Pumpkin. This one I'm up to date. This month was just 3 animals. It was the snake, the dragon, and the bunny. This is on Picture This Plus sand, 14 count sand, which was the called for. So that will come out on the 15th. So the plan, if it works, start one new start on the Wednesdays, the first Wednesdays of the month. I have some Christmas whips that desperately need attention. So hopefully I can fit those in as well. Just to give them a little love. There's a couple that are close that I might be able to get done. I'll still want to do Chinese Zodiac when that comes out, and I think this month will be a big one with a border. And I'd like to finish berry picking because that's small and I think I want it out for summer, so I'd like to get that done. Few shout outs. I haven't done shout outs in ages because honestly I haven't been watching a lot because everyone else in the house has been using the TV and my phone to play Pokemon, so it just hasn't been happening. But I have been watching some lately. So Julie, Kansas City girl in a Colorado world, it's not like she's new to a lot of you, but she has now started releasing some designs. She has 3 Nantucket houses that are gorgeous. The colors she picked are spot on. And another one, what you call it? So it's not the Salty Sampler. She has 4 new designs. She's offering them for free on, is it Gumroad? It's a platform I'm not familiar with, but she shows them all in her latest video. I've been watching Laura of Stitching by the Shore. Laura and I stitch a lot of the same things, and she stitches on Aida. So it's nice to see what fabrics she chooses and how things show up on them. So I've been watching her and really enjoying her videos. Amanda May, Artist Design, such a huge smile, right? I watched her the other day and it was like, I needed that today. I needed that. The joy and the happiness. And her designs are so quirky and she has a great sense of color. So I've been watching her. Sarah and Coy from Lord and Lady of Stitchshire. And anytime we have a bearded male stitcher, bonus, right? My husband's now a bearded male, but I can't get him to stitch. I've tried. He's designed a couple, but he won't stitch them. Sarah owns Crafter Emporium with Heather. They're an online Etsy seller for designs and project bags and different things. And then I finally had a chance to catch up with Barb of Lost and Floss. She has had a chance to restart her channel. We all miss Leanne. I know Barb misses Leanne terribly, and it's been nice to spend some time with her and see how she's doing. And her projects are gorgeous and her finishing is beautiful. So that's who I've been watching lately when I have time to watch, which is not always. Sometimes when they go out, if he's going, my husband and my son are going out to play Pokemon, that's when I like bust some finishing out because it's the only time I'm by myself. That's it. I talk so fast, this is probably like 20 minutes because I was afraid the battery was gonna run out. Next time I will make sure I charge it. That is all. I don't know when I'll be back. Summer, we're just kind of doing little things. We have finally gotten together with my parents outside. We met one friend at the beach. Her grandparents have water access, so we went there because it was just us. We're still taking our distancing seriously. We're still wearing our masks. We're doing all the things to try and flatten that curve and get things back to normal as soon as possible, even though they will never quite be normal. So, all right, thank you so much. I will talk to you guys when I can. Bye.